everybody, and welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Tammy, and I am a certified Reiki Master Teacher, as well as a certified holistic health practitioner. There's a bunch of other stuff, and you can read that all in the description below if you're interested. Tarot is just one of my passions. I run a crystal shop, and I do Reiki and just all kinds of good things. So you can always go and check that out on my website, yournaturalhealer.com. Before we get started with this week's guidance, I'd like to really quickly touch on one housekeeping item and tell you, highlight something that's going on with Your Natural Healer. First of all, if you haven't subscribed, if you would consider doing so, I would greatly appreciate it. So in advance, thank you. The YouTube formula is real, and it is based off of number of subscribers. And always do that for any YouTuber you watch. Subscribe, turn off notifications so your phone doesn't blow up. You know, always give positive feedback. Give the thumbs up. Never leave a thumbs down. That can really hurt a channel. And always remember, just because you don't like something doesn't mean that others don't enjoy it. So just put out that positive energy, thumbs up. You know, leave an emoji. Those things really do help. And share. Gets the content out there. All right, so thank you for that. Usually I go over all the sales and the specials that are going on, but my channel is really taking off in the business as a whole. So rather than doing that, it will all be in the link in the description below for everything that's happening. But look out later today. Well, if you're watching this on Monday, depending on which time you're watching this today, look out on Monday for a video called It's Going to Be New, and it will be released weekly, and it's going to be called What's Happening at Your Natural Healer or something to that effect. And it will give you highlights of all the sales and special sales going on. However, the one thing I really want to do highlight is if you're not following me on Facebook, make sure you do so. I'm holding a live sale on Facebook this Wednesday, the 13th. I think it's at, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the camera. I think it's at 7:30 p.m. And I'm only going to select 10 different crystals. So it may be one crystal like, well, I have two K2 pyramids for sale. But let's say if I chose the K2, I'll offer both of those maybe for sale or just one. But I'm only going to have 10 items. And each item, you won't know what percentage off until after I tell you about the crystal. They will be anywhere between, they'll be either 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, or 40% off. Okay. And I will draw that live right before I open up the bidding. So make sure you check that out. If we have time, I will draw some oracle cards in between items. And that's it. So make sure you check that out on Your Natural Healer is my Facebook page. All right. So I always pull a crystal that I'm drawn to before the reading. And this week is grape agate. And I do actually sell this in the Your Natural Healer store. Isn't this the coolest looking thing? And see, it does look like little grapes. So you can go check that out. And like I said, I think I have 5 or 6 pieces of it left. It is limited quantities, and to be honest, I don't know when I will get more in. All right, so we're going to use a traditional tarot deck. Now, these are cleansed with sage, but because of the fact that I have touched them and set them out, I'm going to clean them again. I'm a big cleaning my tools. They get cleaned between every use. I clean everything every Sunday. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling as I tell you what's going on, and this will be time stamped. I'm going to draw 3 cards. I'll lay them out in a row, and you're going to select using your intuition either the left, the middle, or the right card. Now, I like to use this as a third eye exercise. This is a great way to work on your psychic development, developing your intuition and opening that third eye by really determining what your gut is telling you. Okay, so that's what card you want to go to. Now, please remember this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, don't freak out. Don't say, oh, it's fake news, Tammy's woo-woo, all of that. Couple things you can do. First of all, you could always come and get your own personal reading. I have lots of packages for readings, and you can always shoot me an email and say, hey, Tammy, can you do a reading for me? And then we can talk and work out the details. Additionally, this reading is good through Sunday. So if it doesn't resonate with you today, come back on Sunday and then check it out, or, even Friday or whatever, and check it out. And you might go, oh, yep, I see. Okay. So don't freak out. Okay. Now, if the reading does resonate with you, what I want you to do is I want you to take your right hand, take a deep breath in, place your right hand over your heart and say, yes, I claim this for myself. Okay? All right, so we ready? Okay, I'm going to lay out the cards. Oh, let me put them back. I'm sorry. For the new people, at the end of the reading, don't just close out of the video. Go to the timestamp marked Reiki Hug. As I told you, I'm a Reiki master teacher, and I do what I call a Reiki Hug every week after my Monday and Friday readings. It's 2 minutes of distance Reiki for whatever you need at the moment you're watching this, okay? So don't miss out on that. If 2 minutes is not enough for you, again, I do distance Reiki, and my prices are very, very reasonable, okay? All right, now we can go ahead. Sorry about that. All right, here are your cards. I'm going to tilt this down. So again, use your intuition and let's get this party started. So if you chose the left card this week, you got the 10 of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. I love when readings start out this way. Let me tell you a little bit about the energy of the 10 of Cups. It is associated with your root chakra. And if you know about your root chakra, that's at the base of your spine. It governs your sense of security and stability and basic needs. So remember that for when I talk about the card. It's also associated with the element of waters because it is cups. All cup cards are water element. It's associated with the planet Mars and the zodiac Pisces. Now, that doesn't mean if you're not a Pisces, this card doesn't pertain to you. It's saying it draws off that Pisces energy. All right, so guys, this is one of the best cards. It's one of the top 5 cards you can get in tarot. Just so excited for you guys. This card, again, is all about security, and that's how the root chakra plays in. And this is about domestic harmony. Everything in your home life is clicking. It's like, all them cylinders are on point. As I said, domestic harmony, peace, love, laughter, happiness. This is going to be a fantastic home week for you. If you have a crappy day at work this week, make sure you leave it at work, or make sure that you have a selenite stick at your door if you need one. These are on Your Natural Healer on the website. I do sell these. Have it at your door, and when you walk in the house, just sweep your aura really quickly to get rid of that negative energy. Because, sorry, I hate my camera this way now. I fixed it for those that watch every week with the handles in the front now, but now I keep hitting it when I'm up here. I can't win for losing. Anyway, don't bring any negativity into your home space this week because you are firing on all cylinders. As I said, happiness, joy, love. You may have, maybe if you have some family reunions, or maybe you're going to get notice of a family reunion coming up. It's a time to celebrate family dinners, family barbecues, going to the family day out. This is a fantastic week for you and your family. Okay. I really can't say much more about this card. I mean, I'd love to tell you more, but happiness, domestic harmony, what more can I say? I mean, I can't. So enjoy this week. Because remember though, our life is a duality. It's like that roller coaster. See the like the arc in the rainbow? You're going to be up here where this 10 is. And then after next week, it's going to start to come down again. Not saying it's going to be horrible, but our life is like that. Good and bad times. But this week is a week that you're on that high point as far as, you know, your family and domestic, you know, your domestic situation. Enjoy it, okay? As far as chakras and everything, you know, this card is just, everything is, like I said, firing on all cylinders. Continue to meditate, continue to work on your chakras, keeping that energy, you know, perfect and aligned, and enjoy it, okay? Gosh, great card, great card. See you at the Reiki Hug. All right, if you chose the middle card, the card you got this week, as I'm slapping that around, is the King of Cups. Let me tell you a little bit about the King of Cups card. King of Cups is associated with our third eye chakra because it's cups. Cups is associated with the element of water. And it doesn't have a planetary association, but zodiac, we have certain degrees, and this is where Aquarius is about to transition into Pisces. So it's at 20 degrees, it's 20 degrees Aquarius and 20 degrees Pisces. So it's right on that cusp. This is called a court card, and a lot of times court cards have several meanings. It can be about you or a situation, or it can be about someone else. And I'm getting the feeling it's about someone else in your life, okay? This is going to be an older male, okay? He is most likely a water sign, so that would be Pisces, that would be Cancer or Scorpio. And as I said, male, older, you know, like, you know, 40 plus, you know. He's going to be someone that has a lot of wisdom, and he's very, very kind. You know, he has that heart and mind balance going on, and he's very diplomatic. But he's someone that really brings a calming influence into your life. This could be somebody you already know. It could be a father. It could be, depending on your age, it could be your spouse. It could be a grandfather. It could be a teacher or a boss, but it's somebody who exhibits these qualities. They have, as I said, a very calming influence on your life. They're going to give you sound advice. So if this is a week where you're really, if you're either going to reach out to this person for advice, because like I said, they're really calming and they really do give you good advice, or they're going to give you some advice that you may not necessarily thought you needed until after they give it to you. So make sure if this person presents themselves to you this week that you pay attention to their message, okay? You know, because this person, they're very more focused on the emotional side of life rather than the financial side. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, they spend willy-nilly, but I'm just saying, you know, they really come from the heart. You know, they're not so worried about, keeping up with the Joneses and materialistic things. They're very heart-centered, probably very family-oriented. You know, he's not necessarily emotional, you know, where, you know, he's going to cry over some silly commercial, but he's not afraid to express emotions, but he knows how to do it healthy, you know, in a healthy way. But whoever he is, he's going to have some really good advice for you this week regarding something that you may or may not realize it's even happened or happening yet. Okay. And at the time you're reading or listening to this reading, again, you know, he's going to come into your life this week with this advice. All right. So all I can say to you is really, really, really heed his message. Okay. I know this is a third eye chakra card, but if I were you, I'd work on all your chakras this week. But because he's such an emotional guy, and he's just got that, he's emotional, but he's got it in check. He knows how to balance, like I said, the logic and the intellect and the emotion. He knows that balance. So I think that with that being said, watch your heart chakra a little bit, because I think this may come in for heart chakra for some. I'm also getting solar plexus. So, if you're having any kind of issues with, your personal will or your personal power, whether, your confidence is lacking, or maybe you're being an egotistical jerk, they're going to have some really good advice for you. So anyway, just pay attention to the message. And that's all I can say. So have a fantastic week, and I will see you at the Reiki Hug. Oops. Okay, sorry, trying to get this straightened here. All right, so if you chose the right card this week, you got the 8 of Wands. All right, let me tell you about the 8 of Wands. This deals with the solar plexus. Because it's wands, it's associated with the element of fire. It's also associated with the planet Mercury, and it's associated with Sagittarius energy. How do I want to say? This week is going to be a good week for you, but there's going to be a lot of changes, and the changes are going to be fast. And they're going to be so fast, you're going to find yourself maybe getting a little overwhelmed or stressed out. Because, first of all, think of just a little bit of change. A little bit of change, people don't like change, because when things change, when it's change we don't initiate, we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's coming. And it causes some anxiety and some stress, okay? But this change that's coming for you this week is not bad. This is for your highest good. It's things that I think maybe you have tried to manifest in the past. It's maybe some things that you've been working on, and you may or may not have kind of put it on the back burner. But whichever it is, I should say, this week, I can't snap fast enough. Fast change. So one of the things I really want to notate here is I have a video. If you go to guided meditations, I don't know the title, but in the title it says stress and anxiety. It's a video just for that. It's a guided meditation. I think it's 20, maybe 30 minutes long. Please do that this week. Anytime you start to feel overwhelmed or stressed, make sure your meditation involves that, okay? Because that is really going to recenter you and calm you down. If you find yourself super stressed, a couple crystals you can use are Labradorite, which I love Labradorite. Labradorite has trace amounts of lithium in it, which is very calming. I do have Labradorite in the Your Natural Healer store. Fuchsite is another great one. I only have one piece of fuchsite left. I did just put an order in yesterday for fuchsite, so that should be in the store by the end of the week. But those are two really, really great stones when it comes to, anxiety. I think those would definitely help you. But you gotta keep, and I can't say this enough, you gotta remember that this change is for your highest good. It's nothing bad. It's not going to cause stress other than the fact that it's happening so fast, and that's why you're going to be stressed. But the actual change itself, you're going to be so happy and just loving it. But as I said, that just instantaneous change, and think of, if you're driving down a road 100 miles an hour and it's snowing so hard and the snow's coming at you. That is what this is going to feel like, okay? And that is going to cause a little bit of stress. But if you meditate, if you're into crystals, make sure you carry crystals with you. Anytime you feel stressed, just close your eyes and take a deep breath in and blow it out. You're going to be fine, because this is some wonderful change. All right? Breathe, but enjoy this change. Well deserved. All right, everybody. Oh, excuse me. I had a live event this weekend, and I did so much talking that I'm still, even though I've drank so much water, I'm still very parched. Plus being out in the sun, it was over 100 degrees Saturday, and we were nonstop for 6 hours selling crystals, sage, essential oils. For these events, I also make all natural products. I make roller balls, I make sprays, I make hand sanitizers that are all made with essential oils. They're Reiki infused, and just, it was busy. Anyway, all right. I'm going to grab some bowls, and while I'm doing that, go ahead and put your cell phones on silent for your Reiki hug so you're not disturbed for 2 minutes. You deserve 2 minutes, and let's get some healing going on. I think we're going to go ahead and use metal bowls today. Once you've gotten that cell phone on silent, go ahead and get comfortable. You don't need to lay down. This is only 2 minutes. But go ahead and close your eyes. And then I want you to do a quick scan of your body, okay? I want you to start at the top of your head, and I want you to slowly work your way down to your shoulders, and really focusing on if you feel any stress or tension, and just letting it all go, okay? This is your 2 minutes of distance healing, your Reiki hug. This is for your highest good. Working your ways down to your toes, let it all go. those fingers and toes. Open your eyes when you're ready. This one bowl is probably going to vibrate for a little longer. And just take your time coming back to reality. I know sometimes those bowls, once you're really relaxed, they're just, they make you feel like you're floating. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much for today. Please make sure, subscribe. Please thumbs up, positive comments only. Leave a happy emoji. Share on Facebook. I appreciate all the support. Also, stay tuned later today. Make sure you check it out for all the wonderful things going on. Don't forget the Facebook Live sale Wednesday night. If there is a certain crystal you want, there are going to be some rare one-of-a-kind pieces that could be up to 40% off. So check it out. All right, with that being said, guys, go live your best life, but do it the natural way. Namaste.